Chapter 9. Dillon, white, age 31, March 19th, 2025. Even in March, a broken AC is a deal breaker in Florida. That's how I ended up in the waiting room of a repair shop. Dillon walked in about an hour later. Shoulder length, streaked blonde hair, tattoos, nose ring, and a shirt that would stir up conversation in any school or church. My first impression? A free spirit, genuine, and since we both had time, I told him he looked young. He grinned. The fountain of youth is in St. Augustine. Is that where it is? Have you drunk from it? No, he laughed. But if you walk around it, the mist is enough. That set the tone. Light-hearted, back and forth, no warm-up needed. He was adopted from Alabama. His early years are hazy. The family moved to Montana, but his dad, a Mason, couldn't make ends meet there. Then they moved to Georgia. 4 years later, Fernandina Beach. By 15, Dillon had left home for Jacksonville, drawn by skateboarding and the punk rock music scene. He said the constant tension with his conservative parents made him leave. He couldn't experiment or figure out things under their roof. So when I left, I experimented too much, he said, laughing. He still keeps in touch. His dad is a steady presence now, and his mom, through it all, never stopped checking in. I told him something I'd just texted my own kids, something I'd seen online. A mom's mind never turns off. She's always thinking about her kids. God bless your mom, I laughed. Oh yeah, he grinned. God bless her. If I had to raise me, I don't know what I would do. I asked what his parents had done right. They never let up. No matter what I threw at them, they stuck to their values. I think about my dad's faith a lot. He just kept going. He didn't make much, had 2 older kids, then adopted me and my sister, worked whenever he could to support us, and we were always getting into things. When I asked about his adoption story, he said the family jokingly calls his birth mother the egg carrier. She struggled with addiction. Her mother had been raising Dillon and his younger biological sister, but it became too much. She reached out to Dillon's mom and asked if she could take one of the children. His mom refused to take just one. She was adamant she wouldn't separate them. That decision shaped his whole life. He and his biological sister, just a year apart, have always been close, though different. He thinks she inherited more of their birth mother's struggles. His other sisters, the ones he grew up with after adoption, took different paths. His oldest thrives as an artist and a real estate agent. His middle still lives in Montana with what he calls an army, 6 or 7 kids, he joked. Work-wise, Dillon's following his dad's trade. He's a mason, starting his own business now, waterline pool tile. He also has a partner who, according to Dillon, has held it down for 3 years. He described her as amazing. I asked him to tell me something surprising. He barely paused. I beat heroin at 20, relapsed, beat cocaine at 25. Now I'm 3 years sober from alcohol, 3 from coke, 10 from heroin. Which was hardest to quit? Heroin. No question. I like slowing down, not speeding up. Coke was easier to avoid unless it was right in front of me. But heroin? That was the real battle. How'd you finally stay clean? I didn't. At first, I got a DUI, had an ankle bracelet, and probation checks. I decided to do it by the book, got my GED, started paperwork for my business. I wanted to know if addiction was still a daily fight, or does the urge fade over time? Honest to God, you never want to say no. You always want to say screw it. Then he turned the tables. What's something you love? I thought for a second. Coffee. Now imagine coffee was killing people, leading cause of overdose. You could never have it again. Now multiply that craving by 10. I felt that. As much as I ever could or wanted to. Before we wrapped up, Dillon asked why I was doing this. I told him I'm a writer, an empath, that all the division and heaviness in the world, the crudeness, was wearing me down. And I just wanted to put something good out there, something hopeful. Talk weekly to someone I don't know and write whatever truth rises from that. With Dillon, what rose was his honesty, his transparency. I could look in his eyes and see him And to still be that vulnerable, still open to connection after all the choices, struggles, consequences, that's something. And I told him so. He paused, looked me in the eye. Thank you. And in that pause, in the way he said thank you, open, revealing, receiving, it was clear he meant it. And that touched me deeply. In that moment, I wanted him to be happy, to succeed. Isn't it something how you can meet someone and in minutes truly wish them well? Especially someone like Dillon. Maybe that's the whole point. When we open up, connect, even briefly, something good comes from it. That's the truth I keep chasing, and every time it rises. This is truth, and truth always rises.